Yo, what's going on, man? Everybody, Newwave Podcast. We in a new situation right now. We got our little space looking different. It might look a little different to everybody. The lighting is a little off, but we here, Newwave Podcast. We in the building. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's still riding the wave and doing what they gotta do to support the whole movement. I want to start the show off. I want to say shout out to my dude, Maine the Milkman. I see that he's in a situation right now. Hopefully he gets better. All we want is health and prosperity for everybody. So hopefully my man gets better soon. And shout out to everybody that's out there supporting his whole movement. He got a nice little situation going on. He's doing big things, and much love to him. We need you back on track. You know what I mean? Miss seeing them videos already. But thank you everybody for tuning in. It's Newwave Podcast, man. We here, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's been riding with me. This episode right here is sponsored by 2127 CBD. And they're doing their thing. She's doing her thing. It's a female owned business. And shout out to her. I got a jar of CBD right here on the camera so everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can see the little jars, some buzz, real good stuff. CBD is good for your nerves, calms you down, good for inflammation, all types of stuff. It's not going to get you high. It's very good for anxiety and whatnot. So if you're into the CBD vibe, you know what I mean, check out her. And I'll post the link on the bio on Instagram and on the podcast. Any platform, you'll see the link. Don't even worry about it. But today we got a lot to talk about. We got Kyrie Irving. He's making headlines. People do not like Kyrie because he speaks his mind. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you about that. Like, you have to have Kyries in the atmosphere. You need more guys like Kyrie Irving on this earth. Like, people need to start learning how to speak up and speak out and say certain things. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get a lot of flack from players. They want him to talk to the media. They want him to do this. They want him to do that. He doesn't want to do that. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the name calling and stuff is uncalled for. People are doing crazy shit right now. They're talking reckless about Kyrie. They calling him names. He's toxic. He's this, he's that. You know what he is? I'm going to tell y'all what Kyrie is. He's nice. He's nice. He's official. He's a beast. He's an NBA champion. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kyrie Irving, man. We're going to have to speak on this topic because a lot of people, they like to put this stuff out there in the atmosphere that he's a bad guy because he chooses to go the other way. He doesn't want to ride the wave y'all riding. Kyrie doing his thing. He's also a grown man. So you can't tell a grown man how to live his life, man. If he doesn't want to speak to media, then Kyrie doesn't have to speak to media. Because we all know that sometimes they could be annoying. They twist your words up. They make you look like a bad person in public. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We know this guy's not a bad guy. But what they want is controversy. Controversy sells. And what Kyrie Irving is not trying to give them is controversy. They find him. He said, yo, take that money and do something good with it. Bottom line. Straight up. Nobody said anything about that part. Because people, what they see is the negative. They trying to make a negative out of a positive. The boy didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't come to the game high. He didn't come to the game drunk. He's not out here wilding on girls. He's Kyrie Irving. He wants to play basketball. Why is that a problem? Why is that an issue? Why don't we honor stuff like that? You understand what I'm saying? Why do we want to see this man be like a robot? It's like when I said this on Instagram today. I said people that don't support what Kyrie Irving is doing are the brown noses at your job. Those are the guys at work or the girls at work that kiss ass. They're constantly kissing ass. They just want to be seen and heard. by the supervisor, the management. And for certain people, I hear like, a friend of mine said it's puppet mentality. It's not no fucking puppet mentality. It's his mentality. He's grown. He doesn't want to do the media. He doesn't have to do the media. He has enough money to pay them people. Take the money. It's obviously, at this point in his career, it's not about money right now. Do you understand? At this point in his career, he's had money. He has money. He's not worried about the money. Because if he was worried about the money, it wouldn't be an issue right now. He would do the media. He'd say, fuck it. Like, you know what? Y'all got me. I'm just going to talk. I'm going to say. But you know what Kyrie also could do? He also could just take the high horse and say, you know what? During all the media sessions, no comment. No comment. No comment. He could do that. And he could save money. But he doesn't even want to look like a clown doing that. Because it's pretty generic. So Kyrie is doing what Kyrie's doing. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie, shout out to Kyrie Irving. Shout out to the whole Brooklyn Nets, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing big things over there. Recently in the news, Casanova made headlines. So everybody knows the situation in Casanova. Hopefully situations get better. But people are blaming it on the bull that does the podcast. The white guy. They blaming it on him. So me personally, I don't understand how he could be the blame. For like, he's not forcing these guys to say anything. These dudes get on his platform and want to make their self look better. So they get on his platform and they go crazy. They start talking reckless. I did this. I run with these dudes. I mess with these dudes. I wear 100 chains in the club. My bottles is popping. I'm spinning racks. And he's probably sitting there like, okay, because that's what he does. He says, okay. So tell me more about how you got this money. Oh, well, we did this and we did that. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe. And that's what they doing. And that's what these dudes people are talking about. He's getting them caught up, but he's not. Because he asked a question, you could easily say, I don't want to answer that. I ain't here for that. I'm here to promote my album or my mixtape or my podcast or whatever, my cooking show. These dudes go straight into the street. They want to start talking crazy about how they doing this and doing that and how they gang affiliated. You basically just indicting yourself. And the people that are watching, they like, yo, go ahead, keep talking. Hopefully you implement this person and that person. Because let's be honest with ourselves. That's what it's all about. Catching the criminals right now. And a lot of these rappers are hanging with criminals. And it don't even have to be them per se. It could be the people around them. They're using you to get to your squad. And you're doing a good job at letting them win. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say anything about free nobody. Because I don't know the bull. I don't know him. I'm not saying free anybody. I wish the motherfucker well, though. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he makes it out. And he's and he learns from this. Whatever it is, he learns from it. He learns to keep his circle like very small, and he could just make music, because he really wasn't doing that. He was just made a few songs and he made moves off that vibe that he had. So I mean, his rap career wasn't really popping like that. People know him, yeah, okay, I understand, but he wasn't the dude. He wasn't that dude. Like, dudes is selling images right now. And that's what it is. You're guilty by your affiliation. And he's affiliated with who he's affiliated with, constantly saying it. You know, them dudes go down, he goes down. You know, you dudes could be like, you know, y'all don't have to rap like that. Y'all can be like guys like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. But you dudes choose to choose to take the gangster route. Well, y'all gotta deal with that shit. Shout out to the homie. Hopefully he does hopefully he gets free soon. Shout out to him. Lil Wayne made headlines. He sold his masters for $100 million. $100 million, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. You know, Wayne is about to do a bid. Hopefully it's not a lot, like a big 10-year bid. You know what I'm saying? We need some Lil Wayne out here. You know, his energy was something, you know, when it came to like making music. Wayne has some good energy. So what I say that to say this, like hopefully what happens with Wayne is like something that they can like, just like Casanova, hopefully these dudes can get over it, you know, and they can pull through and they can do what they got to do, because we don't want to see nobody in jail. We don't want to see people in prison. We want to see people out here, and we want to see their families prospering and doing great things, man. Like, freedom's a must. Free everybody that I know that's locked up and booked. I say Wayne selling his masters, but he has so much music. Probably one of those biggest catalogs is rap. You know, so we're gonna shout Wayne out. You know what I'm saying? Well, hopefully Wayne doesn't it doesn't hit him too hard. And you know, we just gotta learn from this stuff. You know, he got caught with a firearm boarding a private jet at that. You know, so like, it's your private jet. He gets caught. Like, why are they even on your private jet? I don't know. But 45 caliber pistol. He doesn't need to be carrying guns at this point in your life, dog. It's like nobody can get within arm's reach of you. You don't. I mean, I don't know his situation, what he had the gun for. Somebody probably could have got close to him that he was trying to protect himself from. But you got bodyguards for that. You got security. You know, you got tons of security. You got people that will take the bullet for you. And you get caught with a gun. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't honor ignorance. And it's just, we don't know the situation, but we do know that he's going to jail. He's going to do a couple of years. Who knows, few months. But Weezy, make it out safely. You know what I mean? Make it out safely. Shout out to hip hop. I just felt like saying that. Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to music. Shout out to hip hop. We recently had the awards. I don't watch award shows. Cardi B, people are mad at Cardi B because you know who she is, what she done, what she's doing. But it's no reason to get upset with her. You know, Cardi B is just like, she has a vibe. She has a movement. Like, she has everything. You know, that girl could say hi on a beat and it'll go crazy. You know, you seen what happened when she said coronavirus. They made a whole music song out of that. It's real. And she just started like trending. She was trendy for a week. That damn song went crazy online. You know, they had Elmo singing it, Kermit the Frog singing it, using her voice, and it was just crazy. Shout out to Cardi B, because you know, we want to hear more. We want to see what's going on with you. Like, can you put it out there again? Can you do another one? Give us another one. Don't leave the fans wait. You know you got fans, Cardi. Come on now. It's still COVID season. They locking everything down. Coronavirus is here, and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if it's going to leave anytime soon, but COVID's here. We have to take heed of this. They shutting things down. You know, me personally, let me tell you, let me give you the breakdown on what I feel about Corona. See, I said this before. When they figured out that people were dying from this, they should have shut the world down immediately, right? But don't just shut the world down and leave us like fucked up. Take care of us too. You understand what I'm saying? Help us out financially. You know, people shouldn't be paying like rent, mortgages, utility bills at a time like this. You know, everything should be shut down at a standstill. You feel me? Now, with that being said, I'm talking airlines. I'm talking all that. Roads, highways, byways, all that. Streets, everything. Shut it down. We should have had an alphabetical system in areas, in neighborhoods. You know, grocery stores, we leave these grocery stores open, but you're going to have to make orders. You got to hit them on the phone. You got to make orders. You got to type in on the internet, whatever. Place your order. And then you got people in there that'll bag your stuff up and deliver it. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to do this in alphabetical order. We got A through G. G through such and such and such and so forth and so on. So we got to have some order with this whole thing. We got to have some type of order, because if we don't have any order, then it's just going to be massive chaos. What you see now is just a little small tidbit of chaos. It's organized chaos, you know, and what we don't want is that. So we only as good as our leader. Our leader wasn't even taking care of business the way we expected him to. He downplayed it. He talked crazy. He said a lot of stuff that was very immature. But now we got new leadership. So let's see what happens now. You know, but I think that like these people, this thing is spiking up and people are dying. And now it's only going to get worse. Because they didn't get it when it hit in the beginning. They should have had it. They should have had this shit in the sleeper hole in the beginning. And don't be so quick to let people come outside. And then now you don't want to be too quick to give people a vaccine, because this vaccine might not be what they saying it's going to be. People are so quick to say, I want the vaccine, I want the vaccine, but you don't know. You know, this vaccine might have some side effects that you don't want. You might start losing movement. Your face might start sliding down. You start, feeling weird. So what we got to do, we got to be mindful of how we move forward. Now, our leaders got to really take control of this. They can't just do it for press and do it just to get on and fucking see it. All these networks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going on is a bunch of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to take a vaccine that came out this quick? Who wants to take a vaccine, period, when we know what it's all about? They was injecting African Americans with syphilis. They had the the Spanish flu, bird flu, all this crazy shit was going on years ago, and they was giving people the vaccine. People was losing movement in their legs. They were dying. They were getting sicker. So who wants to take a vaccine? Do you think we trust y'all? It's Newwave Podcast, man. We back. We out of here. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to leave it at that. Catch me on IG. Catch me on Instagram. Catch me doing what we do. We still on Instagram with it. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't running from IG. We just changed the layout a little bit. We just changed the layout. That's all. And we're going to bring it to y'all that way. So shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Shout out to my man, Maine the Milkman. I ain't looking for no shout out back, man. But, love is love, man. We looking forward to seeing you come out of that hospital and do what you do. Throw your drinks up. So I want to take a drink. I want to take it. This is wine right here. This is Chardonnay. Shout out to Maine. Good drink and take a toast for my dude. Get yourself together. Health is wealth. You and the family. And everybody, make sure you check out 2127 CBD. Told you in the beginning of the show, some very good CBD. Check her out, and she's doing big things. I'd appreciate it if you all support one another. And we out of here, man. It's Newwave Podcast, man. We out. Peace.